Alright everyone, so me and my husband are going to the Big Cat Sanctuary in Center Point, Indiana today, so I plan on taking you guys with us and vlogging a little bit. He may not be in the camera much, but if they do allow vlogging, then I will definitely take you guys with me. But I'm just about to go and do my makeup. I just got done plucking my eyebrows as best as I can. I do have glasses, so I do the best I can, and I got out of the shower not too long ago, so that's why my hair is like looking a little crazy. So just ignore this, and I'll come back when all my makeup is done. Alright you guys, so this is today's look right here. I don't have any face makeup on because I'm going to put on sunblock. That way I don't get sunburnt, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did to achieve this. So on my lid, in my crease, I have my Just Because blush. I have that fluffed all in my crease. I have this gray color right here in my crease as well, blend it in all together. I mix these two colors into my crease as well to go and give it more of a mauve kind of color, an aura grayish. For brows, I used my Koki brow pencil in the shade Ash Brown. And then for mascara, I used the Lash Paradise Primer that's in a Millennial Pink. And then I used the waterproof Carbon Black Mascara. And then I used for eyeliner is the NYX Strictly Vinyl in the shade Hazy. And for lips, I put on the Maybelline Matte Ink in the shade 80 Ruler.
And that's why they end up here. They don't make it house pets for a number of reasons. One, they're not friendly cats. They're not nice. They're not social. They're very hateful, very hissy cats. They'll typically bond with one person, but that's only if they're introduced to them. Did you get some turkey, Anna? What is that? That's so cute. I think you did. And Anna is a bobcat, and they do find in the wild. They just don't typically make good house pets, and usually that's why they end up living with us. But that was not the case for her. Anna came from a kids' educational program called Animalia. They lost their funding. They had to forfeit their cats almost 2 years ago, so that's about how long she's been here. And she's fired. They forfeited her, and she's been here for years. Where are you going with it, Miss Dakota? What have you got? I can't tell what it is. I probably don't want to. She's similar in appearance to a bobcat. They come from the same family. Bobcat being the smallest of the lynx family, followed by the Canada lynx. Now you may notice her shaking. I always tell people she's a Canada lynx. She's not cold. She's elderly. She has arthritis.
Oh my gosh.
And King came. Well, you've got to get your foot up there to roll, honey. You got to push off.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. King came to us from Minnesota. He is declawed, which is horrible. Any animal that's declawed, it's an amputation. They take the bone at the knuckle. When you do that to an animal this size, at this weight, and then compound it with arthritis, it causes them a lot of issues. What are you doing, goofball?
It's just like our cat at
What,
home.
King? What's the matter? Huh? And I will tell you, I watch this guy struggle to walk sometimes. Now, I will tell you at the same time, he also can move pretty fast when he wants to. And when he got to be about 14 months up, we're just black and brown instead of black and gold. And it's normal. It's caused by a melanistic gene, and it happens about 25% of the time in leopards. Now, the white patches you can see even from here on his back. You can eat stripes. Where'd you take your food, honey?
It's like a nana.
Are you just going to be whiny? Well, come here and tell me about it. I know it.
It's like
and that is why my fiance, who volunteers, tells people she's really a baby cow that we painted like a tiger. Most of the tigers make a chuff sound, and you will hear it at some point. This one does chuff every once in a while. There's a chuff. And it's a very friendly form of greeting for a tiger. They will chuff at us and chuff at each other. Stripes is just more whiny, and it's just how she vocalizes. She's always been very whiny. Aww. But she came from a facility in Colorado that was shut down. I can't hear the purrs. You're cleaning, Zoe. Could you come here? Zoe, you haven't come to me all day. Zoe is a puma, catamount, Florida panther, mountain lion, cougar. It's all the same cat. Just depends on where you live, what they're called. And typically a mountain lion has to be in a very secure enclosure. These cats can climb and jump very well. They use those big tails to help them. She's another cat that was declawed. So Zoe's not climbing anything. That's why she's able to be in an open top enclosure. Is that a good spot, Zoe? A lot of people haven't seen her lately. These cats, people ask me all the time how they do in the winter. And it's a logical question. But these cats have all come out of captivity. A lot of them have come out of the Midwest. They do fine in the winter. We can give them plenty of straw to help. This is what breaks my heart. I know, Henry. I know. I know. It's okay, big guy. I know your brother doesn't feel good, does he? I know, and you're worried about him. That's how I know something's wrong with him. And his keepers don't see a lot of that. They're aware. But the honest truth is there's just not a whole lot we can do. And obviously with 60% or more of our cats being elderly, losing them is not uncommon. It's devastating. It's very hard, even with them being older, but it's something we deal with. And I will tell you, and they actually are very lucky. These boys have been spoiled rotten every day of their life. They haven't endured the abuse or neglect that most of our cats have. They were born here to a pregnant circus tiger. It's very difficult.
Oh my gosh.
Really, Henry? You're so lazy. But their keepers and our director will look for a few basic things. Are they getting up? Are they eating? Are they drinking? Do they seem to have some quality left to their day? And if they do, we're going to let them be. If that changes, then obviously we intervene. What are you doing, Henry? I know. I want your brother to get up. That's okay. You were up early. Come here. You were up early this morning, weren't you? I know. I love you. I love you. You'll notice a couple things. You don't have to come out here if you don't want to. We can see you right here. You're going to anyway, aren't you? You'll notice a couple things about him pretty quickly. One, that he's very skinny. Sebastian was an attempted white deteriorates. He'll be just fine. He's already been here a couple of years. He knows where everything is. What are you doing? Are you going to bed? You can't decide, can you? What is it, Sebastian? What are you thinking about so hard? You probably ought to wait. I don't think you had your snack for the evening yet. Yeah, your snack hasn't come. I don't have your snack, honey. I know. I know. You're so silly. You can go to bed if you want. 600 pounds. But when we got him, he was only about 5 weeks old. He was so little and so young. He started out living with our founder in his house. I see you, Sebastian. While Max was living with Joe, we got the call. We're ready. Well, I know you can't get up down here, okay? You can walk with us. This one is so pitiful in the winter when we don't have many groups coming through. She will actually sit and bellow for us once we leave just to come. She wants to come back. Good night. I know it, honey. Good night, Spangles. Thank you. You didn't have to get up. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Yeah, I know. What, handsome? Good boy, Cash. You don't have to get up. Good boy. We'll get a drink. There you go. She took the food up there. And those are actually heated. Don't look at Cash. And you'll notice she has tarps up on both sides of her. Kieran came from a little roadside zoo in Iowa that literally gave us no information about her. What we figured out very quickly was that she hates tigers. And yes, she is a tiger. When we've explained to her, she's going to have to get over it. We have nowhere to put her. She'll never see a tiger. And she is starting to do better. What's kind of ironic, we had her up front next to Tango. She was not a fan. She didn't like him. So we brought her back here, wanted her to be happy, very confident she would be, coincidentally, next to his brother. She hates Cash more than she hates Tango. Yes, she do. So she used to sit with that entire tour, all 25 pounds of her. I would take my chances with a couple of the tigers you've seen before I would that cat right there, if forced to pick. She's as hateful as she can be. Now, we love Cleo. She hates us. And it's never going to change, and that's why I think it's kind of unfair for circles. They will only bond with one person. She came from a lady out of New York where they would have had to be F5 to be legal. So they were confiscated along with Little Dude. Little Dude is a Joffrey's cat that lives in here with them. He's about 6 pounds. He's smaller than any house cat I've ever seen. But even though he is very little and cute, he is an exotic cat, so he was also confiscated with these girls out of this home in New York. This is the only enclosure the keepers do go in with the cats. They're not aggressive, they're not friendly, they're indifferent. They just kind of want their food and to be left. That doesn't affect him a bit here, but that's because he doesn't have to hunt here. It's because of things like that. There's no population of white tigers in the wild. Hi, Mickey. And this is Bonnie. I'm not sure where the instigator is. Junior. Junior's bad. She was laying in the chute area this morning, and he was over here. And when I came up, he just kept chuffing and chuffing and chuffing at me. I finally figured out he was telling. Junior wouldn't let him get us in. Oh, you're okay. I just came to see how you were doing. You okay? I know. You all right? I know you're hot. Like I said, he's about 20. He's in good shape for his age. He's just an old tiger. But this guy's less than a year old. He was brought to us at the end of February by a private owner. He was about 6 months old. We just brought him back here to this big enclosure about 3 weeks ago. He was in the temporary enclosure next to our booth before that. So I will tell you, he's doing wonderful. I've had a little separation anxiety because I had him up there with me. But I am very excited to watch this guy grow up. I know it. You're just a baby. And he is. He's a big chicken. You're a little bit of a chicken. Okay, go show off. I'll wait. He's going to show how cute he is. Go ahead, Gagey. Hurry up. Okay, we're watching. Look how cute you are. We're watching. You don't have to check. He's pitiful, absolutely pitiful. I fell in love with this guy the day I laid eyes on him. What's funny is he is a baby. He was a little scared of the scary lioness behind him when we moved him back here. But he was also scared of cardboard. So he's just a baby. But like I said, I'm excited to watch him grow up.
Yeah, I think so.
What, Gage? Quit worrying about Gabby. She's not that scary. You've been back here 3 weeks. Let it go. Gage. Gage. You're a big cat too, honey. Don't be scared of that lioness. And what's funny is she's actually been behaving herself. She's been nice. What's she doing? You're looking for the snack person. He's not back up here. Today wasn't too bad, huh, Rusty? I know you're so Terry doesn't have snacks.
Absolutely amazing. It is so surreal to be so freaking close from a tiger and a lion that is not even funny. And you were able to see the one-on-one relationship that the tour guide and the tiger had with each other. It was really, really amazingly cute. Yeah, they don't go in the cages. They have a little jungle gym for them. They clean their cage. They pretty much have a nice, relaxed life, and they go through tours, and you pretty much get attached to these tigers and these lions and everything. You do. And they're sitting there brushing up against the cage, and you'll see in the vlog. It was just amazing. It really was amazing, and I would go there over a zoo. The crew was very wonderful. They're very sweet. They genuinely looked like they really cared about the tiger. Like, they were baby talking the tigers just like I would my cat. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this vlog. I really hope you guys do enjoy it, and be sure to go and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that kind of wonderful stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.